Hey fellow shadows, welcome to another video, and today we're going to talk about, this is the third year anniversary of Christina Grimmies' death. Who is Christina Grimmie? Well, she was a YouTube sensation. She got in third place on The Voice, and she is one of my favorite singers of all time, and is honestly part of the reason why I started to make YouTube videos, because outside outside of her singing, her videos, well, pretty much I liked her videos, all of it, singing and areas where she wasn't singing. But she kind of inspired me to have the courage to begin a YouTube channel. So at first I made my own YouTube channel. Then, like 2 years later, after I made my own YouTube channel, I made this channel, and yeah. But Christina Grimmie, like I said, she's one of my favorite singers of all time. Debatably my favorite singer of all time, of all my favorite singers of all time per se. It was just only a few. And she, I think she started singing, like posting videos on YouTube of her singing in 2012. And then, she was on The Voice. She participated on The Voice. I was rooting for her. I remember when she was announced when it was announced that she was going to be on The Voice, I said, yes, I'm going to watch the season. Because I don't really watch those contest shows, to be honest. But when Christina Grimmie was announced that she was going to be on The Voice, I said, I'm watching it. I don't care if I don't watch that show after the season. I'm watching this season for Christina Grimmie. I think it was like season 7 or season 5 of The Voice where she was on. I forget. And I voted for her. I really did. She was literally the only reason why I watched The Voice that season. And I made sure, even if I missed that episode, that I would watch the clip on YouTube. And I would make sure, if I could, every chance I got, call for Christina Grimmie. Because I wanted her to win. Unfortunately, she got in third place. I mean, hey, she at least got in the top 3. Just, I was honestly mad that she did not win. But thankfully, Adam Levine signed her a record label, so that was awesome of him to do, because usually it's only people in the first place who gets signed record labels with the coach of the team they go on. And Christina Grimmie chose to be on Adam Levine's team, and even though she got in third place, he saw great potential in her, so he signed her, which I thought that was awesome. And Christina Grimmie she's an amazing singer. She was, from what I've heard, an amazing person. That what you saw in her videos, like, out temporarily taking out the videos where she sung, what you saw her, like, the videos you've seen her talking to her fans, is the person she was in real life too. So she was a genuine person, which was nice. Barely anyone nowadays are genuine people. And then she was on tour, and one of her stops was Orlando, Florida, which I so happened to be in Orlando, Florida at the time. I was spending the week, or 2 weeks in Florida. The first week was with my best friend and his family. The second week was with my sister that works at Disney. So we were in more towards Disney. And June 10th, she was doing her concert. She did a meet and greet, which if I remember correctly, she usually did meet and greets at towards the end, like after she's done singing at her concerts, she would sign autographs, meet them, meet her fans, took pictures with her fans, and this one guy who was like a hopeless romantic who apparently did not like the news that she reportedly was hooking up with someone else, like beginning to date someone else. He, at least this is rumors why he did it, ended up doing this, but he reportedly did not like her being with anyone else besides him. And he didn't even know Christina Grammy. And I doubt that Christina even knew who he was. So he came to the concert, the meet and greet thing. She was going to give him a hug because I guess she was that type of person that likes hugs. Nothing bad, I'm not throwing shade. I'm a hugger too, to be honest. That's definitely one thing me and Christina Grammy had in common, that me and her were both huggers. And so she came in to give this guy a hug. He pulled out a gun, shot her. I don't know how many times, but I think it was multiple. And then her brother Mark tackled him to the ground, and this guy shot himself as well. So this jerk is dead, and he murdered Christina Grammy. I didn't find that out until the next day, and because my sister told me, and I remember because me and my best friend and his family was going to meet my sister in the Animal Kingdom, because we were going to see the Festival of the Lion King. So I found this out before then, that day, which was June 11th. And I remember watching the news that morning. I heard nothing of Christina Grammy's death, only because her death was kind of like overshadowed by the Orlando bar shooting that happened like the next day or early in that morning, which was June 11th, which that was horrible in itself as well. And I did hear mention of Christina Grammy, like there being an incident with Christina Grammy the night before, and my friends, before I could hear what happened to Christina Grammy, my friend's mother, because it was me, my friend, and his parents that were in Florida getting ready. My friend's mother kind of said, Philippe? So I said, yeah. So I couldn't, and this is not me trying to trash anyone, just, I was seeing what she wanted, my friend's mom, so I couldn't really hear what happened to Christina Grimmy, so I kind of didn't hear, so I mean, thankfully, in a sad sense, my sister told me, so I was still able to hear that unfortunate news. But I was crushed. I mean, Christina Grammy was she was an amazing singer. I don't want to say it was, because in my heart is still present tense. So Christina Grammy is one of my favorite singers. She's one of my favorite heroes. And I used my YouTube channel 3 years ago, like in August. And I didn't make this one until like 2 years ago. So I didn't make this Scattered Shadows until like a year after I made my own YouTube channel. But I always wanted to make a YouTube channel, like for a good year before I made my YouTube channel. And I always said, now wouldn't it be cool if I could have a YouTube channel, a YouTube video, at least one, where I got to meet Christina Grimmies, my hero in the singing world. I mean, I talked about this a lot on my channel. She was, like the main reason why, like my main inspiration to make a YouTube channel. Partially, yeah, to meet her, but also she kind of inspired me to come out of my shell. I mean, yeah, my brother kind of pushed me into making a YouTube channel, but she kind of inspired me to get out of my shell and not be afraid of who I really am. Yeah, I may never have talking. Well, I may have never talked to her, unfortunately, but some of her videos, and I'm referring to the ones that she's like the Dear Me video mainly. She kind of inspired me to get out of my shell and made me want to make a YouTube channel even more. So pretty much, I have her to partially thank, like giving her a big thanks for inspiring me to be a YouTuber, to become a YouTuber. I mean, and yeah, I'm going to admit it. I have no shame in admitting this. I had and still do have a fan crush on her. And it's like one of those fan crushes that you have a crush on someone, but if you ever met that person, you know your chances of potentially being with them is low. And I was okay with that. Like, if she found someone that she had feelings for, and they were testing the waters, and for that retrospect, I'm happy for her because from what I've heard, she found happiness. Just this asshole who decides to come to her concert 3 years ago today and shoot her, and ended up shooting himself, practically had to come in and do that because he was jealous. And a monster. I call that guy who murdered Christina Grimmies a monster because his reasoning for killing her was horrible. And from what I've heard, she was one of the best people in this world. And I didn't realize today was June 10th until I saw some posts, like some groups I'm in on YouTube, I mean not YouTube, Facebook, because I'm in some groups like that's dedicated to Christina Grimmies, saying, oh yeah, today, 3 years ago, has been her death. So I said, oh shoot. And then I had to check on my calendar. I said, oh crap, this is June 10th. 3 years, and I said, damn. And yeah, my condolences is to the family, and since her death, we got some unreleased music. And on her channel, her brother announced that there's going to be even more music that's so far has been unreleased, that's going to be released pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to hearing some new music of Christina Grimmies. And on this channel, we made a playlist for Christina Grimmies, and me and one of my friends put our heads together, worked together, making, like, I believe it was 3 slideshows in Christina Grimmies' honor. And 2 of those 3 slideshows, that's her singing. Of course, all 3 slideshows has pictures of her in it, but 2 of those 3 slideshows is you hear Christina Grimmies singing. But yeah, it's just today is a sad day, but because yeah, a lot of fans will remember Christina Grimmies' death today, but she wouldn't want us to harp on her death. And I even made a meme of this, something along this line that I'm going to say. that Christina Grimmies wouldn't want us to harp on her death. She would want us to be happy for all that she has done. She will want us to celebrate her life, not exactly only per se focusing on her death. And she will want us to use whatever lessons she may have taught every single one of us to apply it to our everyday lives and make us better people. And to be honest, I am honestly mad about the whole situation with Christina Grimmies because it shouldn't have happened at all. It honestly should not have happened. Because, for one, Christina Grimmies definitely did not deserve it. For two, that guy who killed her, ended up killing himself, is a monster. And, yeah, I'm mad that whole situation went down. But trust me, when my sister told me about that, I was mad. But of course, I tried not to show it in front of my friend and his parents because we were in Florida. We were at Disney, and I didn't want to have them not have as much of a good time in their trip for Florida to really console me, per se, which may or may not have dishonored Christina Grimmies' memory a bit, but to be honest, what I just said about remembering all the good that she has done and honoring her memory by helping other people and applying all of the lessons that she has taught us in our lives is good ways to honor her memory. And that's what I've been doing my best to the past 3 years, and the years go on as well. So don't harp on her death, but be happy, because where she is at peace, and nothing and no one can hurt her. And my condolences are still to the family and friends of Christina Grimmies. And you know, yeah, that whole situation shouldn't be happening. And if she was alive today, she was 3 years older than me, and I'm 23 right now. So she would be 25, because I was 22. I mean 20 at the time, and she was 22 at that time. Or was I 21? I forget. Now, if it's 3 years ago, then yeah, I'll be 20 at the time. So anyways, guess my birthday isn't until February, and yeah, I was 20 at the time, and I'm 23 right now. So she will be 25. Since, you know. Anyways, my condolences to the Grimmies family, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.